Thank you so much for clicking on this Texas Rangers Report video. But before we dive right into the video, if you aren't subscribed, consider doing that right now because here on the Texas Rangers Report, I'll keep you up to date on all things Texas Rangers this entire offseason. So make sure to hit that big red button and turn post notifications to all. The Texas Rangers have informed pitching coach Julio Rangel that his contract will not be renewed for the 2021 season. The Rangers have also informed catching coach Hector Ortiz that he will not be a part of the big league coaching staff in 2021 as well. Although Ortiz has been offered a minor league coaching job within the Rangers organization. Rangel was hired back in November of 2018, and it was looking like it was a pretty solid hire whenever he produced 2 Cy Young candidates and Mike Minor and Lance Lynn back in 2019, which was Rangel's first season on the job. Although the same success was not there in 2020 for Rangel or the Cy Young candidate and Mike Minor. The Rangers had a team ERA of 5.02, which was 23rd in all of baseball, a 1.38 whip, which ranked 21st in all of baseball, and an 8.5 K per 9, which was tied for 24th in all of baseball. So obviously, the pitching was not where the Rangers needed it to be, and if we're being honest with ourselves, JD probably needs to make a change because the Rangers have had a few losing seasons in a row. So if they're looking for a scapegoat, this may have been a reason, but also the pitching just wasn't there this year. Even though the Rangers had some bad numbers, there were a few people that had some bright seasons, like Lance Lynn, who put in a Cy Young season once again, even though he did have a really rough outing his last game against the Astros. Rafael Montero had a bright season, and the rookie Jonathan Hernandez had a pretty solid season as well. That's just to name a few people in the comments down below who you think had solid seasons. Although, as far as to where the Rangers should be looking to fill the 2 voids for their coaching spots, I wouldn't be surprised if Chris Woodward looks to the Dodgers organization to fill both Julio Rangel's role as pitching coach and Hector Ortiz's pitching coordinator. As we all know, Chris Woodward came over from the Dodgers previously before being hired as the Rangers manager. So just keep that on your mind as the offseason goes along, because obviously the Rangers will be adding free agents and making trades, but now they have 2 spots on their coaching staff that they have to address. So that just about wraps up this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Thanks for staying to the very end and watching the Texas Rangers Report, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
For the Rangers, 2-1 Colorado.
And they come into the game making only 7 errors this year with a .988 fielding percentage.
2 outs. Nolan a ground ball to short, which did drive in a run, and pop fly to center that was misread by Solak, and he ended up having to make a diving catch coming in.
There's a swing and there's a looping drive center field. Solak dives. He's got it. Fantastic play by Nick Solak to steal a run from the Rockies and an RBI from Arenado.
Here's Rugi. 0 for 2. The line out to center and a ground out to second. He swings first pitch and rips one through the right side, a base hit. Solak rounds third. He comes home and scores. And Rougned Odor with an RBI single in the top of the 7th to tie the game at 2. His first hit of the ball game, and well, there you go.
Brian McMahon 0 for 2.
2-1. And there's a bouncing ball, weakly hit right side. Rugi's got it. Short toss to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Lance Lynn, who's been a ground ball machine tonight. 7 innings in the books. We're tied at 2.
And the Rangers have runners on the corners. Nobody out in the 8th inning. 1-2. And this one instead up the middle. And that very well could be 2. It is. They get the double play, but the Rangers take the lead. Dietrich comes in from third base. And it's 3-2. 1 out, nobody on base. Bottom of the 8th inning, and Lynn still out there. As he has pitched, he strikes out Hilliard here. 2 away, his 5th strikeout of the night.
Yeah, it does really feel like Lance Lynn reaching back for a little bit more here.
Swing and a miss. Lance Lynn strikes out the side in order in the 8th. And the big fella has his best stuff late.
We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th inning, and Lance Lynn is going to try to close this thing out all by himself.
In the air, out to right center, and it's tracked down by Gallo. That ends it, and a complete game effort from Lance Lynn.